Champions. It's time for another character guide, this time on Drew McIntyre, the Sinister Scotsman, which is the powerhouse Drew. We're going to have a look again at him at 5-star gold. Again, mine is not 5-star gold. This was sent to me for preview purposes, and he does get a new gear, which is an ugly sweater gear for Christmas. Let's have a look. Training ability at 9,000 is still column break gems do 15% more damage, and moves that generate column break gems will create one more column break gems. And that new gear is making it so that move that cause bleed will do 125% more bleed damage. Now, the first moveset we're going to have a look at is the Claymore Kick, 11 MP red move, finisher deals 72.1k damage, destroy 18 random gems and pin the opponent. The sit out power bomb, 8 MP red move, deal 45.1k damage and choose a 3x3 area to destroy. And the reverse Alabama slam, 2 MP blue move, deal 9800 damage and cause your opponent to bleed for 2 turns. During each of these turns, there is a 25% chance to deal 150k bleed damage to your opponent. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it is a 25% chance. I mean, from my experience, it barely ever gets off. Plus 150k, while it's a good amount up until 5-star silver, at 5-star gold, it really doesn't do much. But that gear is definitely going to help on that part. The trainers, well, we're going to be using Butch so that we start with more reds. We're going to be using Seth Rollins' shield so that bleeds do 66% more. Guersan so that bleed do 25% more, effectively making the bleed 286.6 before the buff from the gear. And we're going to use also Dawkins just so that both red moves do 10% more damage, and he's going to destroy an extra gem. We're going to do a variation of that moveset after, but we're going to try it like that for now. I do have a belt on, still has Fury, Gems, and DX plate. I'm not really switching those around. Let's see this. Alright, so of course you want to get that blue move off. Now we're going to choose a 3x3 area to destroy. You want to pick as much reds as you can, plus ideally you want 1 blue also. So we're going to take those. I'm short 1 to use the finisher. I'll start working on the red again for next turn. Now, is the bleed gonna work? It did not. And it did not on the second turn either. Alright. We're gonna put that bleed again. And I'm not gonna use, or am I? No, I'm not. Let's just use the finisher right away. Unfortunately, we did not get any blue. Neither of the 2-turn at the bleed activating. Forgot to check how much is the bleed gonna... Yeah, 474 with the gear. That's a pretty sizable buff, but kinda needs to happen. Alright. This will give me 4 reds and the 1 blue I need. We're gonna get that bleed out. Build out everything. Are we gonna get the bleed? Nope. Still no bleed happening. Try to apply it again. Destroy 19 gems. Hopefully we're gonna get a blue out of this. We did. Bleed did it this time. And this time. Both turn got the bleed, that's good. That's almost 1 million extra damage right there. Okay, let's get out of this. Put the bleed. I'm actually gonna break these here because I'm gonna have 3 of those X gem go off, and I get my bleed. No bleed. No bleed again. Okay, let's get out of that. Bleed out. And can't really do much else. So let's break this. Go bleed. We got the bleed on this one. Okay. Bleed out. And pick some reds. Got some blue at the same time. No bleed. Put another round of it. Destroy 19 gems. Got a blue. Got a bleed. And he's not kicking back. It definitely makes the bleed more viable because when it does it does pretty much over twice the damage, but it's still an issue getting it to hit. Like we saw it hit like so many times, but I think we got it, what, 5 times total? So yeah, still pretty unreliable. Alright, second move set for Drew. This time it's going to be the Spinning Future Shock, 9 MP blue move, deal 39.5k damage, and choose a 2x4 area to swap into red gems. The Big Boot, 3 MP red move, deal 13.2k damage, and steal up to 4 MP from each of your opponent's blue move. And the Reverse Alabama Slam, 2 MP blue move, deal 9800 damage, and cause your opponent to bleed for 2 turns. During each of these turns, there's a 25% chance to deal 150k bleed damage to your opponent. We're going to keep using Set and Carry because they're going to boost that bleed to 286, which I believe with the gear was 474 or something like that, if I remember well. We're going to use Goldberg to increase our red and blue damage, although red is really the biggest deal here. You could use also, I think it's Phenom Taker and Roman PH that boost the red gems, but you boost the red gems only. Goldberg does do blue on top of it, and blue is the second color here. Not that we're going to be going for blue, but whatever. And I'm using Macho King also to get an extra 20% from the red. I would be using instead Tech Stacy if I had her leveled, which I don't. You could use Typhoon for 15% instead of 20. That would work too. You could use the new Showboat Hogan. You could use, I mean, there's a whole bunch you could use. So let's try this out. I specifically went for Balor this time because we obviously want to steal his blue. So you want to use the bleed move first, obviously, because then you steal his blue. And you can use that bleed another time. Some red gems. Obviously way more than we're going to need since we only need 3, so it's more about damage. Actually, I'm not going to put it there. I'm going to put it there because I just saw that I got some X gems. We did get some blue at the same time. Actually, we filled up everything. Not the blue move. We got the bleed we needed. I did not pay attention if the bleed went off. I don't think it did. We're gonna put the bleed on. He doesn't have a lot of blue right now, but he does have enough for me to get my bleed and max my other move. We're adding another 2 shots of the bleed right there, on top of the previous 2 that should still be on, I think, or no, we had a pin, so they're probably still not on. So we do have 2 shots on. Let's put it here. No bleed. It didn't go off. The bleed. Feel the blue. Put a second bleed. That blue again. Those. And he's dead. Bleed went off. And he couldn't get out. This worked out pretty damn good, but it's against someone that has blue moves. Alright, let's look at something completely different now. Won't be using the bleed, really. Alright, other moveset, which is pretty much a variation of the first moveset we've seen, but without the bleed. So this is going to be the Claymore Kick, 11 MP red move. Finisher deals 72.1k damage and destroy 18 random gems and pin the opponent. Sit out Powerbomb, 8 MP red move, deal 45.1k damage and choose a 3x3 area to destroy. And the Spinning Future Shock, 9 MP blue move, deal 39.5k damage and choose a 2x4 area to swap into red gems. Trainers we're going to use for that, Lawler to start with more blue. We're going to use still Goldberg to get more out of red and blue damage. We're going to use Dawkins so that our red moves are going to do more damage, and we're going to get 1 extra gem destroyed on the finisher. And I'm keeping Macho here for the red damage, which I guess we'll get some purple extra damage too at the same time. Do this. Right. Well, the gear here ain't gonna be of any use as far as the move goes, but at least as far as the character model though goes, it's gonna look better than the regular model that pretty much looked like the extra stun double of Thor and Oakenshield in the Hobbit. So we don't have enough to get the blue move off on the first turn. Are going to take away the blue that he could use on this turn though. Right, now we're going to get some red. The problem with this moveset, even though that's the moveset I normally use for Drew, is that it is very, very, very likely going to cause a pin pretty much anything you do every turn. Okay. I'm using the finisher before the other red move because it's pretty unlikely I'm going to get enough blues to fill that blue move, so I use the second red to get whatever blue I'm missing to get that blue move going. And I just hope that it stays my turn. It did, and it worked perfectly. Put it here. He got out. He's gonna have 2 moves on the next turn. Gonna use the finisher, gonna try to do the same thing. Let's see how many blues we can hit with this. It would be a different option, a different thing if those moves were actually choose. Choosing 19 gems to destroy would be a much better finisher. Okay. Now I'm bleeding, that's ironic. Let's see if we can manage to stay on the same turn. We did. Let's do that again. We're going to use that red move to refill the blue. Actually, we're going to be able to use the finisher again next turn. Might try to push my luck and try to get 2 moves in the same... We're going to try to get 2 moves on the same turn. It is a tall order though. Let's try this. We're good. We're good. Alright, let's use the finisher. Hope it refills either. We got the blue. Barely did any damage though. Okay, so the blue will give us our red. Again, we're gonna try to remain on the same turn. Now you don't want to put it like that, because if you do, you're gonna get those extra 6 with it, because it's gonna be 2 columns there. So you do want it to match with something. I'm gonna go here, so that way I'm only gonna destroy 9 unless something collapses, which it might. We got lucky. There's no point using my second red, so we're going to use the finisher and try to get as much blues. Try to get that to go again. And we got a nice red collapse and a small cascade. Well, not so small cascade. That helped. Probably not going to be enough. No, definitely not going to be enough. And I don't think we're going to have enough blues to destroy with a 3x3 to get our blue move going. Best I can get with a 3x3 is 2 blue. And we're going to go to get 2 reds with it. Not enough. Let's take away the black from him. Okay, let's get out of that. I didn't think it was going to collapse like that, but I'll take it, I guess. Okay, let's try to remain on our turn again. Unfortunately, that's going to cost me blues. Ah, well, I think we're going to win anyway. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Alright, so that's normally the usual moveset I use with Drew, which unfortunately cause a lot of early pins, but it definitely works. Let's have a look at a final moveset, which we're really only going to have a look at to show those moves, because I don't think they work at all, but we'll have a look at it anyway. Alright. Final moveset for Drew McIntyre. This is going to be the Sit Out Powerbomb 8 MP red move, deal 45.1k damage, and choose a 3x3 area to destroy. The overhead belly to belly suplex 8 MP black move, deal 48.6k damage, and make 8 random purple gems into red gems. The Tilt-A-Whirl backbreaker 8 MP black move, deal 35.3k damage, plus 15.8k bonus damage for every red gems. And I forgot to mention earlier though, the big boot was the 5-star move here. Trainer we're going to use for that, brace, so we start with more black. I'm keeping Goldberg in mainly as a way to get bonus damage on that Tilt-A-Whirl, since it's based on red gem damage. I'm using Macho for the same reason, another 20%, making it 24.5 for every reds on the board. And I'm using the Fiend so that the initial board has 25% increased chance to have red gems. So let's see how that performs. I'm not a huge fan of this moveset, and it's not because the black moves are bad. They're actually not that bad. The main issue is that you got nothing to get black back after using them. You do have your finisher, not the finisher, but a powerbomb. But I mean, you destroy a 3x3 area. That's fairly, like, it's not optimal to get your black back after that. So let's use this first. Alright, that got us 250,000 damage. Now we're gonna make some purples into red. I'll get the fact that it's a specific color into red. That means we didn't get any match of any kind. We do need to make a manual one. Can I make something cascade doing it? Get some blue damage with it. We're pretty lucky that we do have like 4 blacks in the same 3x3 area right now, so we're definitely going to go for that. But even that's not going to be enough to load those blacks. Probably would have got more black matching that 4 area with the perk bonus and all. And I don't have another black match to get them going again. I don't want to like match those reds, because if I do, then I'm gonna have less reds on the board for next turn, which gives me bonus damage on reds. Oh. Red match anyway, I guess. And unfortunately, Valor is definitely not a great guy to show that moveset, because he gets rid of reds. Alright, so we got 4 reds, so that's going to be underwhelming. Although I can make purple. No, because there's only 3 purples. If I use... I'll be getting 2 extra reds, I guess, out of that. So, let's do it. Oh, that almost backfired. Okay. That. $174. Use this. Go for the X gems. And it's a good thing I got X gems, otherwise that would really not do much. Still didn't do much. For this moveset to actually work, the black move that makes purple into red should have been make any color into red, even if it's random. And you should have another move somewhere, maybe a blue move or something, that makes black. Right now, I am dead in the water. Can't do anything. Let's take away his blue, I guess. Decent cascade. I saw that I was gonna get 3 different match, but we actually got some extra ones with the cascade. Okay. Okay, that's enough. I didn't think I was gonna get destroyed 3 of them. Okay. How many blacks can I get? I can get 3 blacks here. 3 is the most I can get, so get 3 with an X gem, I guess. Okay. Not a lot of reds. We're probably gonna get like 150 or something. 174. Probably should have converted the purple first though, since none were gonna match anyway. Hmm. This, I guess. That went nicely. He got out. Right, so if I use the purple first, how many are gonna match? These will definitely match. It's gonna close that row. If nothing else, Cascade, it should remain my turn though, so we're gonna try. Now we got a decent amount of red. Actually, we got a really good amount of red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 red is definitely great to use that when it's 31k for each. 373, well, that's still pretty underwhelming, really. We don't have a lot of blacks again. The most I can get is 2, so I think I'm going to go just for a lot of reds. $196, that's not going to cut it. I mean, we're slowly digging at that LTS, but the giveaway here is slowly. We barely have any reds. We can get 4 blacks in a 3x3. Cascade, that will give us 1 move next turn. It's like 3 turns to set up anything. Take away the blue. Let's hope to finish this now. Alright, we got 273 out of that. Now I gotta maximize damage. We can get 4 reds and 2 blacks in here, although unfortunately it also means I get 2 of those loot gems. If I do it here, no, let's do it here. I'm gonna have 1 red and 2 blacks, but I do have 2 cross breaks that are gonna hit a bunch of reds, so this should do it. It did. I mean, it works, but I definitely recommend not using those. Alright, so that is pretty much it for Drew with the Christmas shirt. Obviously, the first 2 moveset being the ones that use the Christmas shirt. Second moveset is probably the one that went the best versus someone that has blue. Otherwise, I'd probably go with the third moveset, which is the one we're already using, and you don't really need the shirt for that. Overall, it does make him a little more viable with that gear, but it still doesn't make him any relevant in the meta. So let's have a look at the next previews for the actually good gears now. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Have any questions, ask them, and if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. G out. Ciao.